So here we are, getting ready to fire this motor up on the weekend. Hadn't fired it up since about a week ago. We went to Lake Seminole, and in the previous video I took up, I was cleaning this little solar panel, and it seems to be holding up pretty good. The light's flashing pretty good, so I don't know, that's keeping a steady charge on that battery. And of course, that didn't work out too well, which I kind of knew it wasn't gonna work out. But so it looks like I'm gonna have to go buy a new hose. I'm not really looking forward to having to go to town just for a hose, but whatever. But like I said in the other video, you know, I always fire my motor up on the weekend, just to, you know, proper maintenance, and, you know, keeping it up. You know, it's always good to run them. You know, it's like I've heard before, you know, these motors are like cars and trucks and everything. I mean, they like to be ran, and, you know, I've heard that people just, you know, people just leaving them in the garages or sheds, and they just never run them. That's not really good on a boat motor. You gotta run them. But like I said I was going to do, you know, I'm gonna crank it up. I always check it a couple times. Probably need to check that primer bulb. I live in the city, so I always got cars driving by and people on lawnmowers always, but I always give it a little pump. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't, but you always give it a little pump of fuel. And then let's see if this thing will pop off. Wow. Been setting up for over a week since we come back from the lake, and first pop fires off. Now this is a 1996 70 Johnson that was pretty much rebuilt. The whole power head was rebuilt about back in 2015 by a place in Florida called Total Marine. They did a pretty good job on it. So I ain't really had nothing really major go wrong with it. Had a little issue last year with a firing issue, but other than that, mechanically it runs great. But like I said, I do this about every weekend. You keep the maintenance up on it. It's good to run them. If you don't run them a few minutes, you know, every week, you know, just run it a few minutes, keep everything, you know, moving around in it. Got my cricket baskets over there. We'll put some crickets in those sometime this afternoon. Get it cleaned up, knock all these leaves out of here. It's pretty dirty, but it looks like it's running good. Hopefully we'll be able to get on the water tomorrow, or this evening or tomorrow sometime.